Day 267 of the Daily Stoic, the most secure fortress. Quote, remember that your ruling reason becomes unconquerable when it rallies and relies on itself, so that it won't do anything contrary to its own will, even if its position is irrational. How much more unconquerable if its judgments are careful and made rationally. Therefore, the mind freed from passions is an impenetrable fortress. A person has no more secure place of refuge for all time. Marcus Aurelius, Meditations 8.48. Bruce Lee made an interesting claim. Quote, I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, he said, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. When we repeat an action so often it becomes an unconscious behavior, we can default to it without thinking. Training in the martial arts or combat is a deeply thoughtful study of movement. We sometimes think of soldiers as automatons, but what they've actually built is a steady pattern of unconscious behaviors. Any of us can build these. When Marcus says that the mind can get to a place where it won't do anything contrary to its own will, even if its position is irrational, what he means is that proper training can change your default habits. Train yourself to give up anger, and you won't be angry at every fresh slight. Train yourself to avoid gossip, and you won't be angry, and you won't be pulled into it. Train yourself on any habit, and you'll be able to unconsciously go to that habit in trying times. Think about which behaviors you'd like to be able to default to, if you could. How many of them have you practiced only once? Let today be twice. He's not wrong. I get the opportunity to do these Stoic readings between meetings during my day, and I render them between meetings during my day, optimizing the entire day as I go through this. And I will go through taping multiple throughout the day. And it allows me the ability to tape, get back to work, render, get back to work, tape, meetings, right? And so this idea is, I'm so optimized at home. It's crazy. I'm so optimized at work. I can do, it's not, some days aren't great because I'm sitting on 14 meetings in a day. Crazy. And I still got presentations and decks and code to review and feedback to give and strategy to talk about and engagement with everyone that I love doing work with and love doing life with. Right? There's just so much necessary. But dude, I'm telling you, man, they ain't wrong. Right? If you train yourself hardcore on lots of little disciplines, man, life becomes optimized. And when life is optimized in those areas that are, especially if those areas are hyper productive, right? Like me, pumping these videos out. When you get hyper productive, man, you're constantly creating value. That value is additive over time. I hope that you're leveling yourself up, guys. That's part of the big goal, the meta goal of all this. See you in Discord, MetaFam.